What's going on, miners? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. Today we need to get these GPUs prepped to go into one of these server cases right here. This guy is already full and needs to go in the trailer, so if you guys are into that, let's do it. Alright, so we did a live stream where I actually ended up packing up this server case right here. I took off all the fan shrouds on my white GPUs. I need to get these things into the crypto mining trailer, and then we need to de-shroud all of these guys except for this blower style card, because blower style cards, personally, I've noticed they don't do well inside the Octominers with the shrouds off. So my A4000 is inside this guy, still completely covered up. Now, I want to get into ripping these apart, but first, let me carry this outside. Let's get this guy opened up and prepped for these, and then we'll go from there. All right, we're down to two cases. Now, this guy right here is actually, again, not going to be de-shrouded, so this guy can go in whenever. But first, what I want to do is plug in this server case, because I want to see how much wattage this actual server case ends up using right off the bat on initial startup. So, Octominers come with these three-way cords. Basically, it is a C19 by, I think these are C14s, and we are going to plug them all in. It's either that C14 or C13, but we're going to plug them in, and I'm going to test the wattage here at the wall. When this thing fires up, I just want to make sure everything works nice and smooth. And actually, I forgot I need to go grab a CMOS battery, so let me go do that real quick. All right, there she is. 2032 is the number on the battery. Let's get this thing popped in, and you're technically supposed to start these things up without any GPUs in them, just to make sure everything works before you do fill them up. So that's in the Octominer little pamphlet they give you. So let me plug this thing in and let's see the wattage. All right, well, I just ripped out the power supply and I realized that these are only 200 to 240 volt. So I can't even test it right here inside the garage. So whatever, that shouldn't have harmed anything, by the way. Even though I did plug it in, it will harm it if you go the other way. So if you plug in 240 to 120 volt, obviously you can't do that. You know what, I have a couple power supplies kicking around downstairs in the studio. I'm gonna go grab one or two of those just to get this thing up and running. I actually had a stack of these right downstairs, and you can see they are good for 120 or 240. So we're going to throw these things in place and plug this thing in again. All right, so I guess I can't swap these out. I'll show you guys why. So like looking at this, right, it all looks the same right here, all the same, right? Flip it on its side. Looking at it from this angle, look at the difference right there. The two are stepped away from each other just enough where this HP power supply will not fit. So that really sucks. And if anything ever happened to my PSUs, I can't use my server power supplies anymore. So I don't know, that's kind of a aggravating thing to me, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if I could bend these over a little bit, but I'm not going to do that just for the sake of the video. Looks like I'm not testing it with 120 volts because I can't. So I'm just going to plug these guys back in and we're going to start loading this thing up. So yeah, I'm not sure if anybody knew that, but that's news to me. I literally thought all these server power supplies were pretty much able to be swapped out and used, you know, with each other. So yeah, that sucks. I have a whole bunch of HP power supplies, and now I cannot use any of them for any of my Octominers, or at least the revision 3 ones, these guys right here. But either way, guys, I need to get this thing loaded up with all these GPUs. Again, this is the only one that's not going to be de-shrouded, and it's going to be my Flux GPU that is going to be running on fluxpools.net. So let's have a word from our sponsor, and I'll get these things all de-shrouded.
Fluxpools.net would like to announce a miner appreciation program where they will be giving one lucky miner $1,000 in Flux every month for the next 12 months. Flux Labs is operated by the people from the Flux team, and their main goal is to provide a safe and transparent mining experience. While the Flux project does not take directly from the pool, Fluxpools.net does give a portion of their fees back to the Flux project because they understand that both the project and the miners are what makes the pool possible. Entering the 1K monthly giveaway is easy, and here's how. Bind to the pool and maintain at least 90% uptime for the first month and 95% uptime for the following months over the next 30-day period with at least one GPU. Yep, that's it. The giveaway prize will be sent directly to the mining address and nowhere else, so please do not mine directly to an exchange. Rewards may be lost as a result. This is all on top of their normal weekly loyalty program, and starting on 8/19, all the parallel asset fees will be cut in half. Please go check out fluxpools.net for a great place to mine.
And just like that, they're all deshrouded. So now we can get all of these guys installed into the Octominer here. We have the Octominer sheet as well, all printed off for the order inside the Octominer case. Now I heard that 2 of these numbers were mixed up, but either way, I'm just going to go off of this list for now and see, you know, how these things can be installed. So GPU 0 is this 2080 right here. We have that already pushed in and screwed in. Now I'm going to get these guys thrown in here, and then we're going to carry this thing outside and put it in the crypto mining trailer. So let me load this thing up real quick. All loaded up. So assuming that this list right here is right, we should have slots 10 and 11 empty for the next 2 cards that I'm waiting to receive in the mail from Mr. Big Wooly. We actually just traded a GPU for a couple other GPUs, so he wanted to upgrade his PC. I gave him a 3080 Ti hybrid, and he's trading me 2 3060s for that, so I figured it was a fair trade. That's what he wanted to do. Thank you so much to him. He is also a new YouTuber that actually streams a lot of Neoxacraft. That is a new play-to-earn game that you guys can join Minecraft and earn some Neoxa. So right now, it's in the beginning, early stages, but if you guys aren't subbed to Big Wooly, please go check him out. Now, I'm going to get this thing all barred up and ready to go, get it inside the crypto mining trailer, and I want to turn this thing on, but I think I might wait until another video. But either way, let's get the bar across the top here. Let's get this thing brought into the crypto mining trailer, and we'll see what it looks like with only 2 cases left outside of that trailer. All right, so here we are outside of the crypto mining trailer. This is the case that we just brought out here, and there is my other case that I brought in earlier in this video. So now I have room for 1 more case here and 1 more case here. As you can see, it's perfectly designed for 12 Octominers. This guy right here is an X8. That is the only X8 I have, but I have 11 X12s, and I want to get this guy powered up. So essentially, the whole design here is looking at the outside. Those are filtered intakes, and then I have 3 exhaust fans on the roof, and the center aisle here will be the hot aisle. I'm also going to be adding fans down the side here, so stay tuned for that. I put this one in as a test to see how it actually worked, and that fan actually works great. 50 or so watts compared to the 325 watts this thing pulls, so I am very happy to use these side shutter fans, and hopefully, you know, having, I guess, 3 on this side and 3 on this side will work better than those 3 alone up there, and for less wattage at that. So, I mean, I guess that's the plan anyways, but for the time being, I need to get this thing fired up just to make sure that it's working correctly. Same thing with this guy right here, and we need to neaten up all these cables, but I'm going to do that in the next upcoming video. You know what, just before we go, I actually do have to plug this in because I want to make sure it works after I tried to plug it in with 120 volts to begin with. So let's do that right now. Just gonna grab one of these guys. I apologize, it's kind of loud. This X8 I stole the red cord from, and now this thing is all powered up and it's just screaming at me, and I'm gonna let it run for a little bit because ETH profitability is up right now. So I'm gonna get this all plugged in, and we'll be back in just a second. All right, we just plugged her in. All the power supplies are blinking. I think that's a good sign, I hope anyways. I'm just gonna tilt this out so I can maybe see the face. That would be nice. And I don't see anything yet, but let's hit a button, I guess. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right, fire's up, saved my ass. That's all I wanted to make sure I didn't ruin anything. Typically, when you plug these things in, they start right up. You don't actually have to hit the power button, but for the initial start, these things will boot and then reboot a few times, so just know that, guys. For the time being now, I'm gonna unplug this. I just wanted to make sure the thing fired up, obviously, because we tried to test it with 120 volts, and yeah, it didn't work. So I'm glad it fires up and nothing is wrong as of now. We'll get this entire trailer fired up just before we send these things down to Hot Crypto Mining to be hosted down there. And then this trailer is redesigned once again. So guys, appreciate you all for watching. Please stay tuned for the next video, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Peace out.